My name is Tyler Pritkin, loan officer for Golden Empire Mortgage 2 Mortgage Guys branch. And so my experience so far with HomeConnect has been phenomenal. I really like how it's supplemented or aided in my job, not necessarily replaced like some people worry about technology, but it's really helped streamline the pre-approval process for the clients. It also follows up on documentation very seamlessly, as well as just some other cool features like the geolocation for addresses, and it also personalizes the application based on the way that the client answers the responses. So just having that in a quick synopsis, it's been just a great experience thus far. So what features in HomeConnect that I found most beneficial? A couple quick ones I've elaborated on before, but especially the follow-ups, how that works. As you start to build the application, or the client builds the application for you, it starts to, on the back end, create a follow-up template of necessary documentation that it automatically sends out. And then once you get that documentation in, you get to review it to make sure it's clear enough, to make sure it's properly what you want, and then you get to communicate with the client to be able to either accept the documentation or re-request it and elaborate more on what you need. Also, just the way that you can connect assets, so it links bank statements, so they just fill in their login info and password and it gets that. You can refresh assets that way, and then it just makes it a lot more seamless, so you're not constantly asking for updated documentation, which we all know can be a little tedious sometimes for the borrower. So just a couple things like that, that's what I really find beneficial, and it just really have gotten a lot of positive feedback from the clients. So just a couple other things I like to add. I know that there's definitely, anytime there's new technology that comes out, there's always a learning curve, but really the learning curve has been very quick. And the reason for that is, one, Corporate with the HomeConnect support team has done a phenomenal job in being very forward in receiving constructive criticism to be able to change it, as well as Blend, who is the company that designed the platform. Their programming team and their backend team has been phenomenal in receiving the criticism as well, and some of the feedback that we've been giving. And so it's just constantly just building and becoming better and better. And as you start to use it, and it's kind of one of those things, just like the iPhone, the more you use it, the more you realize you can't live without it. And it's just really made it a lot better for us to streamline our process, and we've been closing things a lot faster. So that's just something I like to add, and just definitely take that little time to learn it, because it's going to be one of your best friends in the future.
Amen. And make sure you tell people I did not tell you or pay you to say that. That you said that on your own, correct?
I did.
Okay. I just making sure.
Yeah. If I got paid, man, then I could tell you something, but no, it's good.